Hi, I'm Ernie Smith, and I'm the director of CityTeam in the neighborhood. And first of all, I want to thank you for your interest in becoming a spiritual mentor with the CityTeam program. And today, I got some special guests. I got Mike and James. Mike, you've been a spiritual mentor now for CityTeam for about 4 years, and you and James have been meeting for like 8 months. So you guys get to have a glimpse and to see a little bit what it's like, and some of the things that it entails to be a spiritual mentor. So, Mike, why don't you start us off? Why don't you tell us just briefly what is the overall objective of the mentorship program?
The mentorship program, the spiritual mentorship program, is men with meeting men. So we're come down to CityTeam where the guys are. We're assigned a mentee, and we come in and we meet with the guys once a week. So that consists of about an hour a week. So you can come in and we sit down with them and we get to know them. They get to know us. It's obviously we have scripture. It's we are trying to teach Christ's ways, Christ-like life that we're all striving to live. So as a mentor, these guys come in. You get guys that don't know Christ. You get guys that do know, maybe they're just not sure where they're at with their spiritual life yet.
Yeah, from all. And James, if you look back, when you started meeting with Mike, were you already a Christ follower when you walked into this program, or was this kind of like new? Did you kind of discover God in this program?
I would say Mike helped me a lot along the way. I wouldn't, as I came here, I believed, but I really wasn't a follower,
Yeah.
and I wasn't practicing that. But as I got here and I got more into God, Mike definitely helped me along the way.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit. What benefits did you get from meeting with Mike? How did he help you in practical ways?
Personal growth, accountability, emotional support, became a good friend, and, I just hope I got him for life,
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit, what does a meeting look like?
I come in, we spend probably about 20, 25 minutes just going over the week, right? Okay. How things are going, how you doing? If he's got something to vent about.
Yeah, usually there's something for sure.
It's a bunch of men living with men here.
A lot of testosterone.
Yes.
Friction, yeah.
Yes, so it's good to have someone to talk to. So as the mentor, you want to talk to them, and you want to give them biblical lessons about how you deal with anger, how you deal with other people. You're not in the same life anymore. You're not living on the streets. You don't have to fight for everything you get. Now you're renovating your heart. You're changing who you are. You're becoming more Christ-like, and that's your role as a spiritual mentor, is to guide them through that process. Yes, they will have Bible study here. Yes, they do.
They do that already as part of the program.
Yes, as part of the program.
You're helping them more how to live it out.
Yes, what that means.
Yeah, what that means. Yeah.
Exactly.
How to apply it. Cool. Yeah. What are some of the benefits you have received from, meeting with like James and others?
I feel so blessed. I'm telling you, you come in and you think you're doing something for them, but God turns it around and it's for you. This is where you get the blessing. I get a friend. I get to know somebody I never would have known. Right. I hopefully it's lifetime, and I watched this man go through the beginning, and then we watch him graduate, because he's going to graduate pretty soon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And then I stay in contact. I try to stay in contact with him. Doesn't always work, but we try.
Right.
And then a new guy will come in.
Right.
And the more you mentor, the more you get a flow on how these guys operate. I will tell you that not all the guys stay.
Of course.
Sometimes you'll come in and you'll have a guy for a month, and then something happens and he's gone.
Right.
But it's such a reward when you see them go through the whole process and they graduate.
Grow and transform. All of that.
The growth is amazing.
To celebrate that. So you get a front row seat, if you become a spiritual mentor, to see how God transforms somebody's life, and you get to play a little part in that. That is.
It's the blessing.
That
That's what I'm saying. It's the blessing. You receive the blessing of being part of someone's life.
Yeah. Real quick, what are the commitment level?
Okay.
What's the expectation?
Okay, so that's probably the most number one question I get when I talk to people about being a mentor. Is I don't have time. I got work, I got family. It's once you start, it falls into place. Once you commit, you'll see how God will work in your life to allow you to, that time will become free when you decide to let that happen.
So the expectation is
1 hour a week.
an hour a week, every week.
Every
for the
week.
Most part, yeah.
Yes.
And for how long?
It's 9 months to a year, God willing.
Okay.
And I will always tell guys this: when your guy graduates, there's another guy waiting.
Yeah.
So God willing, it's a lifetime that you're going to be a spiritual mentor.
Yeah.
It's something that you can't put a price on what a blessing it is.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, hey, if you are interested in becoming a spiritual mentor, it's men with men and women with women. Here at the description, you can click, there's a link that will take you to a Google form. Just fill that out. When you submit that, somebody from CityTeam will follow up with you. We'll provide some onboarding, we'll provide some training, and once you are ready, we'll match you up with somebody with a mentee, and then you will get to start the process. And so thank you so much. Hope you follow through on that. We definitely need a lot of spiritual mentors.
Yes.
So if you have that inkling, even if you're just interested in learning more, fill out the application. That's a starting point, and let's take it from there. God bless you.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, James.
Yes, sir.